Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the video we posted just yesterday. And of course, every time you bring up something like this, Muslims are gonna come and defend, which they have every right to. But they usually dig themselves into a deeper hole. So it seems as if the way that Muslims are getting out of this contradiction is that they're appealing to the rule of Tagleeb. And I purposely left this out for a specific reason, because this rule literally just doesn't make any sense. It's pointless to even address it. But because all Muslims follow these lies, now I'm gonna have to address it, and now I'm gonna have to destroy it. The rule of Tagleeb is simply a man-made rule in order to make sense of this falsified verse and this falsified Quran that they have. Look at this comment this guy said, all right? This is from Yusuf versus the World. He says, LMAO bro, in Arabic grammar, it's called the law of Tagleeb. The translation is a contradiction because Arabic is too complex for English. These verses were debated time after time and failed in numerous scholarly debates, resulting in secondhand embarrassment even from the Arabic Christians. Better luck next time, but you'll be surprised how many beautiful words in Arabic just translate to blessings in English. Okay, so for those of you who are wondering what in the world the rule of Tagleeb is, let's check it out. The Arabic rule of Tagleeb. And also, when you guys type this in and you guys search this word up, notice how this rule is literally attached to whether Iblis is an angel or a jinn or not. It's not used anywhere else other than this Quran, as far as what I know. So now let's just get into it. The English translation of the first part of this verse, we said to the angels, bow down to Adam. They bow down except Iblis. Gives us the impression that Iblis was an angel. Thank you. Proving my point. The Quran was revealed in Arabic. In Arabic grammar, there is a rule known as Tagleeb, according to which if the majority is addressed, then even the minority is included. For example, I address a class containing 100 students in whom 99 are boys and 1 is a girl. And if I say in Arabic that the boy should stand up, it includes the girl as well. I need not mention her separately. Similarly, in the Quran, when Allah addressed the angels, even Iblis was present, but it is not required that he be mentioned separately. Therefore, according to that sentence, Iblis may be an angel or may not be an angel. But we come to know from Surah Al-Kahf, chapter 18, verse 50, that Iblis was a jinn. Nowhere does the Quran say Iblis was an angel. Therefore, there is no contradiction in the Quran. Now, this is foolishness, okay? And I'm gonna show you how this is foolishness. So I commented back to Mr. Yusuf versus the World. And I asked him, I said, so that rule states if there is 15 little girls and 5 grown men in one room, and I said to the girls, go to the dressing room, one dressing room in the building. Do the grown men go in there with them since the majority is addressed? That's how the rule of Tagleeb works. You really think that makes sense? No response. He hasn't responded yet. And I wonder why. Because it doesn't make any sense. And to take it even further, okay, I urge all of you guys, okay, type in Lexilogos.com, the Arabic dictionary, click on every single dictionary that they give you, and I want you guys to copy and paste Arabic rule of Tagleeb. I want you guys to type that in, and you're gonna see the results that I got, okay? The results that I got was no match found for all of these dictionaries here. Okay, all of these dictionaries here. My results were no match found. Even when you look at it on Google and it says, what is Tagleeb in Arabic grammar? In Arabic grammar, there is a known rule as Tagleeb, according to which if the majority is addressed, even the minority is included. If, for example, I address a class containing 100 students and 99 whom are boys and 1 is a girl, and if I say in Arabic the boys should stand up, it includes the girls as well. And it's funny because the link here is titled, "Is Satan an angel or a jinn?" It's obvious that this rule has simply been implemented into the Arabic grammatical system somehow in order and only to make sense of this verse. And they know that you guys are just gonna believe it and eat it up. The majority rule? Are you kidding me? So the majority only needs to be addressed. Let's say police officers are in a building. There's 100 police officers in the building, and then there's 5 kids in the building, okay? And the instructor says, all the police officers grab a gun off this desk and shoot at the target. Does that mean the kids are supposed to grab a gun and go shoot at the targets? The police officers are the majority. So because the angels were the majority, that does not mean that all you have to do is address the majority, because I guarantee you if anybody was to try this in real life, they would fail miserably. To top it off, what makes it even worse is that it's supposed to be a known rule, but I found a Reddit post where there's a guy who's actually trying to see if this rule is even real, simply because it just can't be found. Like I said, it says here, "Dear Arabic speakers, can somebody explain to me whether or not the Tagleeb rule is real?" And let's read what they have to say. We have a couple classic speakers here, I believe. This is a very, very interesting question, and one that I had as a Muslim. My understanding was that Iblis was a jinn. Oh, why are you talking about that? He didn't say anything about Iblis being a jinn or not. All he asked was the rule of Tagleeb real or not. And what does this guy say? My understanding was that Iblis was a jinn. That was the highest station, and as a jinn, he was arrogant to Adam, and God said they should bow to him as he was the best of creation. First of all, that has nothing to do with what he asked. He asked, was this rule real? And you know what? He goes exactly back to what this rule was attached to. It's simply attached to this verse. That's it. With that being said, you guys, do not be fooled by these Arabic responses. Do not be fooled by these falsified rules that they bring up. And like I said, I could be wrong, but I've done extensive research in trying to find this rule and the origins of it, or even find it on the etymology.com website. It's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. So if anyone can find this, please let me know. If not, please stop using this falsified rule and this man-made grammatical concept to try to justify the errors in the Quran. Thank you.